Korean Grammar for Speaking 2. This is Songwon, and we are going to study ing today. What's ing? We have already studied ing before, right? Which was 고 있다. 고 있다. This means something is happening right now. Like in English, I am studying, I am teaching, he is looking, right? But in this time, what we're going to study today is something, which means, for example, teach, this word. Teaching. We added ing here, right? So teaching is difficult. How about this word, learn? Learning is important. So in the word learn, we added ing here, right? So we made it like learning is important. So we are going to study how to make something like this in Korean today. All right, you have to remember two things. One, 기. Just memorize 기. That's it. And second is 는 것. 는 것. So we're going to check out with 기 first. For example, what's the word learn in Korean? It's 배우다, right? So just take out 다 and add 기 there. 배우다 doesn't have a bottom letter, right? What if there is a bottom letter? For example, 살다, to live, right? And in this case too, just take out 다 and add 기 instead. Okay? So let's practice. 배우다, which means learn. So learning is important. How do you say? 배우기, right? is. 배우기는 중요해요. It's important. So we made the sentence, learning is important. Good. How about this? 쓰다, which means to write or use some stuff, right? So this word 쓰다, instead of 다, we want to add 기 there. So 쓰기. I think writing is really difficult. So we want to say writing is difficult. So you can say 쓰기 is는 어려워요. 쓰기는 어려워요. Right? How about this? If there is a bottom letter, 돈을 벌다, which means make money, right? So 돈을 벌다, oh, this word seems a little longer, right? But no matter how long the word is, just take out 다 and add 기 there. So 돈을 벌기 is difficult, but using it is easy. We can make a sentence like this, right? For example, 돈을 벌기는 어려운데, we want to make but, right? So making money is difficult, but 돈을 벌기는 어려운데 using it is easy. 쓰다, again. So 쓰기는 쉬워요. Using it is easy. So the complete sentence should be 돈을 벌기는 어려운데 쓰기는 쉬워요. Understood? So with this key, we could make this word like use as using it, or write, writing it, or learn. Learning something is important. So that's how you make these verbs to nouns. What you need is just key. That's it. Okay. I mentioned about another ing in Korean is 는 것, right? For example, let's use the same sentence. learn, 배우다. So if we use this 는 것 instead of 다, 배우는 것. So literally it means like learning thing is important, right? So 배우는 것 has a bottom letter, so we need 은, like 저는, right? or 선생님은. So learning thing is important. 배우는 것은 중요해요. And here's a good tip for you. 것은, 배우는 것은 어려워요. But in speaking, we never really say it like that. So 것은, 것은, if they got shortened, it becomes 건. So 배우는 건 중요해요. 배우는 건 중요해요. It sounds more natural, right? So memorize 것은, they are always pronounced 건. So we make better and more natural sound. So 배우는 건 중요해요. How about the other one? We studied 쓰다, which means write or use. All right, how about this? Let's just add some more words like 쓰다, write for what? Let's write a diary. So diary in Korean is 일기. So let's say write a diary. 일기를 쓰다. Right? So how about we say this? Writing a diary is that helps when we study grammar. So this sentence sounds a little difficult, but we have studied them all. If you remember, the grammar when. So when you study grammar, writing a diary helps. For example, 일기를 쓰다. So let's use 는 것 instead of 다. So 일기를 쓰는 것은 writing a diary thing is when we study grammar, 문법. This means grammar. 문법을 공부할 때 it helps. 도움이 돼요. So 도움이 되다, become help. Literally, but it means like something helps, right? So the full sentence should be 일기를 쓰는 것은 문법을 공부할 때 도움이 돼요. However, if you remember the tip that I gave you, 일기를 쓰는 건 문법을 공부할 때 도움이 돼요. Understood? So, we need this 는 것 in this time. What's the difference? Same. But here's only one thing that I can tell you about the difference. Like, when we make a list, think about when you make a bucket list or to-do list, something you have to do. So you get the point, writing a diary, your bucket list. Second, maybe save up 1 billion won, or maybe the other one. What's your goal? For example, becoming fluent in Spanish. That's your bucket list. When we make a bucket list, only 기 is used more often. So, 는 것, it's really rare. And I can just say like, no, don't use 는 것 when you make a list. Use 기. All right, then let's make a bucket list from now on. What's your goal? Okay, you want to travel the whole world. We need a new word. 세계 일주를 하다. 세계 means like the world. 일주 is like, going around. 하다, do. Okay, so 세계 일주를 하다. How do we make this as a list? 세계 일주를 하기. That's it. And here's one more important tip. We have this 을 and 를 stuff. When you make a list, don't worry about them. It's your lucky day, right? So this 을 and 를 stuff, they're always, confused. But you can just get rid of it. So 세계 일주하기. That's it. 세계 일주하기. Alright, my personal goal is building a house. That's one of my dreams. So we need to know this word, right? Build a house. I guess you guys probably know what house is, right? It's 집. It's house, right? And we need this word, build, 짓다. So, 집을 짓다. How do we make this as a list? 집, 짓기, right? So we took out the 을 or 를 and we made this 짓다 as 짓기. How about this? Get a license. Well, this could be like a difficult word, but it's used in general. So, license, 자격증, like certificate. So, get a certificate, 자격증을 따다. 따다 means like pick something up from somewhere high, like some apples from the tree. You 따다 the apples. So, 자격증을 따다 is something that is high, so you achieve your goal. So 자격증을 따다. Then how do you make a list? 자격증 따기. 자격증 따기. That's it. All right. Now it's your turn to tell me about your goals. What do you want to do next year? 여자친구 찾기. Perfect. Finding a girlfriend. I just thought about this one. The difference between make friends and get a girlfriend. In Korean, we both use them with this word 만들다. Make. So in English, you guys say, oh, I want to make some friends. That's fine, right? But you guys don't say like, I want to make a girlfriend. That sounds weird, right? But we do. So 친구를 만들다, if you are a newbie at school, perfectly fine. But 여자친구를 만들다. So getting a girlfriend. How would you say?
여자친구 만들기.
Perfect. 여자친구 만들기. That was his goal. Why don't you guys make your own goals using this grammar key? And some to-do list, something that you have to do tomorrow. What do you have to do tomorrow? For me, I should work. 일하다. 일하기. How easy is that, right? What do you have to do tomorrow? You need to clean up your room, right?
청소하기.
청소하다, so 청소하기. That's right. So make some lists. Like make a list like what you have to do tomorrow or maybe this weekend, you know. It could be like a good plan to do something. Last one. We have some grammar that starts with this key. If you remember this grammar, 기 싫다, don't want to do, right? Or hate to do, maybe dislike to do. You could use it in any ways. Well, if you remember that, we didn't have irregulars. Like want to grammar, 고싶다. So some grammar that starts with G, they don't have irregulars. So if there is a bottom letter, no bottom letter, it doesn't matter. You can just say 기 something something. All right, let's check it out. 기 쉽다. In English, easy to do, right? How do you say it's easy to find? Find. 찾다. And this grammar, 기 쉽다. Easy to find, 찾기 쉽다. It's not a full sentence, so you need to make it a full sentence. I mean, make a full sentence. 찾기 쉬워요. Right? Anything. It's easy to make. It's easy to cook. Whatever you want. Just use 기 쉽다. Next one. Difficult to do something. Obviously, 기 어렵다. It's difficult to learn. 배우다. 배우기 어렵다. It's not a finished sentence. I mean, well, just using 기 어렵다 can be used as like how do I say, impolite way, informal. So just to your friends, but we want to practice something polite. So, for example, 배우기 어려워요. Or you can just make longer sentences. It's difficult to learn, but I want to learn. 배우기 어려운데 배우고 싶어요. Something like this, right? And next one, 기 힘들다. 힘들다 is like hard, right? Now, because we studied this 기, we can make hard to grammar. It's hard to do. It's hard to live. Yeah, that's true. So let's use the word live. 살다. 기 힘들다. It's hard to live. 살기 힘들어요. Good. How about next one? 기 시작하다. 기 시작하다 is used as like start ing in English. Like I started running. Or she started speaking Korean. Or maybe he started begging, for example. Right. So 기 시작하다 should be used. Start. 시작하다. Right? So what do we start? A baby. He started walking. Walk. 걷다. So 기 시작하다, 걷기 시작하다. And we need to make this to present tense, 하다 to 해요. So 걷기 시작해요. But think about this in English. You guys use this as he started walking. Started, right? So past tense. 걷기 시작했어요. He started walking, so I'm really glad. 걷기 시작해서 기뻐요. Right? How about this? 기 편하다. 편하다, comfortable. Something is comfortable to use, right? If there's like some great, like a tool, oh, this one, hey, I really recommend this because it's really comfortable to use. So it's use, 쓰다, where we have this Chinese word use, 사용하다, right? So let's use 기 편하다. 쓰기 편해요. 사용하기 편해요. That's it, right? Next one, the last one. We used comfortable to use. Now it's time to study uncomfortable to use. What's uncomfortable? 불편하다. Perfect. This 불 means like something is not. It's already negative in it. So it's like in English, you say possible, impossible. Regular, irregular. It's like this. So uncomfortable, 불편하다, 기불편하다. We can use this. It's uncomfortable to use. 쓰기 불편해요. We use this expression when we are not really comfortable to see someone. That's because she used my ex-girlfriend, but that's because like she's someone that I don't really like. So 보다, to see, to watch, right? Hey, why didn't you say hello? She was just passing by. It's uncomfortable to see her. 보기 불편해요. Do you understand? So you can use this 기 grammar with many, many ways. And like I said, try to memorize 는 것 as well. That's because we use that a lot too. But remember, we don't use it for making a list. That's it. I hope you guys understood what I taught today and hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.